Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutali Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapada Kamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathan Vitham Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Sabadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivastadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhir Govindaha Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, Raja Guhyam. So by Krishna's mercy, in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, we finished 39 slokas. So 8 more slokas to finish 6th chapter, but each and every sloka, what we are going to study now, from 40th sloka to 47th sloka, is very important slokas because Krishna is answering Arjuna's question. Already in the 6th chapter, the first 32 slokas, also Krishna gave us the complete knowledge about how to conquer, how to control our restless mind. That we already understood. We just have to follow. But now, Krishna is going to answer the question, what if we did not control our mind before our death? So that is the question here. For those who have no faith on this Bhagavad Gita, no faith on Krishna, their life is going to be very miserable. That is a fact, whether they accept it or not. But the reality is the reality, because this material world is dukkhali. So those who don't accept Krishna's message, so that means they think that this material world is the happiest place to live. But one should be intelligent enough to understand, one should have the knowledge to realize that birth, old age, disease and death are our real problems. If we are not able to see them as the symptoms of the distress, that's what dukkha doshanu darshanam. One should be able to see that these are our real problems. These are the symptoms of our trouble in this material world. When we get disease, we are going to the doctor and we are trying to cure our disease. But this body itself is a disease for the soul. How can we cure that? This bondage to body, The soul is bound inside this body. For those who don't believe in soul, we can't help. Those who have no faith, who has no belief that we are the soul, that Krishna is the super soul, we can't help. But the devotees who understand very well that we are the soul, that's what Krishna is teaching there. Krishna told Arjuna that Asochan Anvasochastvam Prajnavadamscha Vasase Gatasum Agatasum Chanani Sochanti Panditad. So wise man laments neither for the living nor for the dead. So you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief while talking like a learned person. You are worrying for no reason, but a wise man laments neither for the living nor for the dead. Gatasum Agatasum Chanani Sochanti Panditad. So that way, wise man sees everywhere the soul only. A Pandita doesn't see the body. A Pandita sees only the soul. So we should be able to see each and every individual as the soul in every body. Not only a human bodies, in all other bodies also. There is soul. But it all depends upon our bondage. What kind of bondage we have. Based on it, we get a particular type of body. We already know very well that they all group together our mind. Adhisthaya Manaschayam. So we are going to get a particular type of body only based upon our mind. Adhisthaya Manaschayam. Sotram Chakshu Sparsanam Rasanam Granam Evacha Adhisthaya Manaschayam Vishayan Upasevate. So what kind of ears? Sotram, eyes, Chakshu, and then skin, Sparsanam, and then tongue, Rasanam, and then nose, that is Granam. So Srotram, Chakshu, Sparsanam, Rasanam, Granam, everything depends upon our mind. Adhisthaya Manaschaya. So that way, our next body can be any body, any type of body. But what about us? What about the devotees? The devotees of Krishna who are endeavoring to control their mind. What kind of body they are going to get? That's a very important question. That's what we are going to get. Krishna is going to start answering. We are going to understand. So what type of body we are going to get? It's very important for us to know. So, we already know Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita in the 2nd chapter. Neha Vikraman Asosti Pratyavayo na vidyate. Swalpam apiyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. So, in this endeavor, there is no loss or diminution. Neha Vikraman Asosti Pratyavayo na vidyate. Even a little advancement in this path can protect one from the most dangerous type of fear. So what is the dangerous type of fear? So that is getting another body in this material world. Another body in the sense, a body which may not be useful to make progress towards Krishna. Human body, we are very fortunate we got the human body, using which we are able to now realize ourselves. Using our human senses, we are able to perceive with our sense perceptions. We are able to receive the knowledge about ourselves. So, what Krishna is teaching us, Krishna says that if I did not come here, if I did not give this knowledge, then I will be the cause for putting this world into ruination. So that's what Krishna is teaching. Yadi yeham navatteyam jatu karmani atandritaka mamavartamanuvattante manushya pata sarvasa. Utsideyu ime lokaha nakurya karma chedakam sankarasya chakattasyam upahanyamimaha prajaga. Utsideyu ime lokaya na kuryat karma chedagam. So, na kuryat karma chedagam means if I did not do my duty, even though there is nothing forcing me to do my duties, even though there is no duty is there for me to do, but if I did not act, there is a question here. Na kuryat karma chedagam. Then I will be the cause for creating unwanted population in this society. Sankarasya cha kartashyam upahanyam imaha prajaga. So that way, all this prajaga, all these people in this world, so they will be in trouble. But Krishna, the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, so he is giving us the knowledge. So we are able to get this knowledge. We are able to understand that we are not the body, we are the soul. And that way, we are able to make progress towards Krishna. So there is no need for Krishna to do that, but Krishna is doing that because he loves us so much. There is nothing forcing Krishna to act. There is nothing forcing Krishna to take birth in this world, but Krishna is doing it because he loves us so much. He wants to protect us. He wants to save us from this temporary miserable world. That's what Krishna is all the time. Like a father or mother, like parents, they are so much like they like taking care of their children. They want their children to really not get into trouble. They want their children to be safe. That's what Krishna also wants. Krishna doesn't want us to suffer, struggle. But if the children are not listening, if the children are grown up, maybe when they are very very children, like at young ages, you may have some control, but when they're grown up, it's very difficult. So they don't listen. If they don't go in the right way, if they don't listen to the parents, then they will get the price. They will struggle. They will suffer. That is the fact. We have seen. So that's what is happening with us. So we are adamant. We are means not us. In general, in this world, people they are not believing in Krishna. They don't want to listen to Krishna. So that way, struggling and suffering in this temporary miserable way. So Krishna only feels for that, but he can't help. That is the problem. But Krishna is not controlled by the modes of nature. So Krishna is above the modes of nature. So that way, Krishna loves us so much, but he wants us not to suffer in this material way. And he gives us this knowledge and he's always ready to take us to Goloka. But if we are suffering in this world, the only reason is us. Only we are not focusing on Krishna's message. That is the only reason we are struggling and suffering. Anyone who takes this path, Mangi Partha Vyapashitya Episu Papa Yonaya, even Papa Yonaya, even the people who have taken birth in the most sinful families, that's what Papa Yonaya. Even if they take this path, that's what Mami Partha Vyapashitya Episu Papa Yonaya, Striyo Vaisyas Tata Sudras Tepiyanti Param Gati. They all will go to supreme destination. That's what Krishna is teaching. So, that way, what to speak about devotees? When we talk about devotees, then they don't fall under any of the other categories what Krishna is listing. Like Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, Papa, Yonega, Striyas, nothing. They are devotees. A devotee is a devotee, and devotee is above all. So that means who is doing everything for Krishna, who has the complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that way, when we are acting for Krishna, doing everything for Krishna, so that means we are in the safe hands of Krishna. So that's why Krishna is teaching, Krishna is asking Arjuna to go and declare boldly that my devotee never perishes. Kaunteya pratijanihi me bhaktaha na pranashyati. That's what na me bhaktaha pranasyati. So me bhaktaha na pranashyati. My devotee never perishes. That's what Krishna is saying. So we are very fortunate. So That's why today also we are going to understand. So what Krishna is answering Arjuna's question, we are going to understand very clearly that we are not going to be destroyed. We are not going to meet with destruction. We are not going to struggle and suffer in this material world forever. We have got the way to get out of this bondage. We are on the way, and we are helping ourselves with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita by the causeless mercy of Krishna. So that way we are getting the knowledge, and we are making use of this knowledge, and we are making this studying Bhagavad Gita every day as our topmost task. So the highest priority we are giving to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita. So we need to follow that. So this Bhagavad Gita, we should not give up at any point of time. We should keep studying Bhagavad Gita, and fully we should focus only on Krishna, just based on this Bhagavad Gita. So then our life is going to be very, very wonderful. So that way we are understanding what is Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Jnana, Nyeya, everything we understand. We understand what is Kim Tad Brahma, Kim Karma, Kim Adhyatma, Adibhuta, Adideva, Adiyajna, everything we understand. So Arjuna is asking so many questions. Now he is asking the question that Kamgatim Krishna Gachati. So what destination Krishna he will get if he fails in controlling the mind? So the fate of, what is the fate of an unsuccessful yogi? That's what Arjuna is asking, and we are getting the answer for that. So that way, we are definitely making progress by studying this Bhagavad Gita every day, by attending this Bhagavad Gita every day. So much of opportunities for us to serve Him. When we identify new devotees, that's what we are doing. We are doing it in different ways. So we are trying to organize more programs, bigger programs, and that also Krishna is arranging. Like I'm also visiting, like Delhi, Bangalore, everywhere. So that way, Krishna will arrange even in future, every city, every place, every village, everywhere, we will be able to identify the devotees. So that way, we will all be so busy in identifying the devotees and doing everything for Krishna and surrendering everything unto Krishna, and we will fully depend on Krishna. So our life is going to be so much meaningful, peaceful, and blissful. So that way, we are extremely fortunate to have this opportunity which Krishna has created for us. So even though this is Kali Yuga, even though it is Kale Dosha Nide Rajan, so this Kali Yuga is full of faults. So that's what in the Srimad Bhagavatam, we said that Kale Dosha. So Kale, this Kali Yuga is full of faults. Dosha means faults. So Kale Dosha Nide Rajan. Astiki Ekan Mahan Gunan. So there is one great quality. So there is one great quality in this Kali Yuga. Kirtanateva Krishnasyam Mukta Sangha Param Prajet. So Kirtanateva Krishnasya. So if simply singing Krishna's Kirtan, simply chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, simply spreading this Bhagavad Gita, the song of God, so then Kirtanateva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Prajet. We will get liberation. So that way, we have got a very nice way to celebrate, to enjoy, to every day to really experience, especially this singing Krishna's Kirtan and focusing on that sound vibration and focusing our mind on Krishna. And especially we are understanding about how Goloka is. Actually, we know a lot about Goloka also in the Brahma Samhita. I promise that at some point of time, maybe I will also explain again. We studied in Brahma Samhita already. So now we also know that how this material world is created and how Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So that way, glorifying Him, like he is the Visvarupa. He is Arjuna tells Krishna that you are the Visvesvara, Visvarupa. So that's what Arjuna says. So Aneka Bahu Udara Vaktra Netram. So you are having unlimited, so many Bahu, arms, Udara, bellies, Aneka Bahu Udara Vaktra Netram, Sarvatonanta Rupam, Nantam, Namadyam, Napunastavadim, Pasyami Tvam. So Visvesvara, Visvarupa. So that's what Arjuna says. Krishna is the Visvesvara, is the Visvarupa. Krishna is everything. So Now we understand Krishna, how this well is created, everything. And we know that this is a material well, this is a temporary well. So we are now, like Krishna has cast us mercy, we are getting the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and definitely we will be able to get liberation. So in the 6th chapter, what we studied until now, Arjuna is asking a question to Krishna. So in the 38th sloka we studied. Before that, Arjuna in the previous sloka, in the 37th sloka, he asked that Ayati Shraddhayo Peto Yoga Chalita Manasaga Aprapya Yoga Samsiddhim Kam Gati Krishna Gacchati. That's what we studied. So who is actually in the beginning started with faith, but in between he stopped and he deviated from this path of yoga. So what is going to happen to him? That's what Arjuna asked. Kachinno vaya vibrashta chinna brahmivanashyati apratisto mahabhako vimudo brahmanapati. So what happens to him? So he falls down both material and spiritual success. So does he disappear like a raven cloud? So Chinna Brahm Ivanasyati. So Apratisto, who has no foundation on any sphere. So Mahabhago. So such a person who Vimudo Brahmanapati, who fell down from the path of transcendence to the path of Goloka. So what is his situation? So that's what Arjuna is asking. O mighty armed Krishna, does not such a man who is bewildered from the path of transcendence fall away from both spiritual and material success and perish like a raven cloud with no position in any sphere? So that's what Arjuna is asking. Then in the next sloka we studied yesterday, in the sloka number 39, Etanme samsayam Krishna chetum arhasi asheshataga Tvadanyaga samshayasya cheta nahi upapadyate. Oh Krishna, that is my doubt. That is my doubt, Krishna. Me samsayam, etan me samsayam, Krishna. That is my doubt, Krishna. This is my doubt. So I want to dispel. So I want to know. I want to get it clear. So Chetumargasi, Asesataga, completely, fully, I want to know. So I'm requesting you to explain me. So answer me. So Tvadanyaga samsayasya chetanaki upapatyate. So other than you, no one else can clarify this doubt. No one else can clear my doubt. So that's what Arjuna is telling Krishna, that Tvadanyaga samsayasya chetanaki upapatyate. Only Krishna can do that. So that way Krishna is going to answer and we are going to understand. So what is the fate of an unsuccessful yogi? What is going to happen to him? So there is exactly like what will happen to us if we are not able to fully control our mind and go to Goloka in this life. That is the question. We are all trying. We all have faith on Krishna and we are progressing. We are making progress. But before we fully get liberation from the bondage, from the 3 modes of material nature, if we die, so what is going to happen to us? Are we going to struggle and suffer like any other person who is going to come back to this material well? Because we can't go to Goloka, then what's going to happen? So that's a very important question. Krishna is answering that. So yeah, this is my doubt, O Krishna, and I ask you to dispel it completely. But for you, no one is to be found who can destroy this doubt. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Patana Vekana Mutra Vinashastasya Vidyate Nahi Kalyana Krit Kaschite Durgatim Data Gacchati. So, O Partha, not only in this life, iha, na iha, in the next life also, na amutra. So, not only in this life, in the next life also, he does not meet with destruction. Vinasastasya vidyate. So that means this life or next life, na vinasas tasya vidyate. So he is not going to meet with destruction. So, because for such a person who is engaged in the auspicious activities, kalyana krit, so at no point of time he meets with the durgati, so with the bad end, with the durgatim, to degradation. So he is not going to meet. So tatha gacchati. There is na durgatim gacchati. Na durgatim gacchati means he is not going to meet with degradation. He is not going to meet with destruction. He is not going to meet with degradation. So that's the very important answer. It's a very, like from Bhagavad Gita, we understood very well that we are there forever. We are the soul. We are not the body. There is no, like, we ourselves will not come to an end at all. So now we are also understanding very clearly that we are on the right track, we are on the right path by taking this, by following this. So we are not going to meet with the destruction. So that means definitely we are not going to take a body lower than this body. That is the main thing. We are not going to meet with the destruction. So, of course, what exactly is going to happen to us if we don't fully control the mind in this life, and if we don't go to Goloka in this life, what exactly is going to happen to us? In the next coming slokas, Krishna is answering even at length. But one thing we know from this sloka, that we are not going to meet with destruction. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Son of Parprita, a transcendentalist engaged in auspicious activities does not meet with destruction either in this world or in the spiritual world. So one who does good, my friend, is never overcome by evil. So that's what we understand. So that way, let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Let us make progress. Let us march towards Krishna in this life. As much progress as possible, let us make. So definitely, whatever progress we make, we will understand in this chapter, in the remaining slokas, that is going to be permanent with us. So we are not going to lose it. Whatever progress we make, it is going to be with us. So let us make as much progress as possible, and let us go to Goloka if possible in this life itself. So for that, when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, wherever our mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, we must withdraw it and focus it on the sound vibration. So we'll chant 2 rounds of mantra, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurumilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदावन हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna Tulsi Vilas Prabhu Hare Krishna Prabhu
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Hema Mataji and Tapati Ghosh Mataji says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. There are no questions, Guruji, so far. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Ahuti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. I have not been regular these days, but I have been watching on the YouTube, and
yes,
it was lovely to hear you in the morning and chant with you Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. So thank you so much, Guruji, for today's session. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Just come back from Calcutta yesterday, and
Yes, Mataji.
I will contact Mohan Prabhu and Lisa Mataji also on this
Yes,
regard.
Mataji.
We'll connect.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
I have no questions, Guruji. Thank you for today's class. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Ganesh Rupa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.
No questions, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram, Ram.
Subir Mishra, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Subir Mishra Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Bala Reddy Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Aruna Prakash Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam Mataji. Hare
Today
Krishna.
class also very wonderful class. After our next birth, also we can continue our Krishna Bhakti.
That is correct. It's assured. Yes, yes, Mataji. No doubt. We can go to Goloka and enjoy there with him, or we'll continue to make progress towards Goloka. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. No
Hare
questions, Prabhuji. Thank you,
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Mataji.
Pranam Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Today's session is also very good. And in the beginning, we have said that we are soul and problem is the body, and the body is disease. And that is the interesting point you have made. Really, really wonderful sloka, and we are really benefiting from the daily dose of your Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Guruji, for all this.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna. Krishna Krishna.
Krishna Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare.
Ram Rama. Hare Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Bala Reddy Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna. Dandavad Pranams Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Ram Rama. Hare Hare.
Hari Bol Prabhuji. Today's session
Hare
good. Okay, Hari Bol. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Subhalakshmi Mataji. Hare Krishna. Kuldeep Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Pranam Prabhuji.
Pranam Prabhu. Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So today you understood everything. Hare Krishna.
Yes, sure, yes.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Sheila Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
It is very nice to hear daily discourses on Krishna consciousness, though something is always conflicting. We know we are souls and we should not lament, but in reality we keep lamenting always.
Once we can get ourselves connected with Krishna fully, then we will be enjoying all the time. There is no.
We are far behind, Guruji. We are far behind to reach that point.
But Krishna's mercy is there, Mataji. If we get this knowledge fully, first one thing is that we are even though we may think that we are far behind, we are in the right direction. We are moving in the right direction. That is the main
that is
thing.
sure,
We are
Guruji.
not, we are not going away from Krishna. That's it.
Yeah, yes, correct, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Yes.
Guruji. It's
We
very
are going
nice to keep.
towards Krishna.
Yeah, we are going towards Krishna. That is true.
Yes.
And it keeps us fully connected through these classes.
Yes, yes, ma'am. This way we are connected and we are making the right progress. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji, for
Thank you,
keeping us
Mataji.
connected. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Guruji,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Lakshmi Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Krishna Krishna.
By the
Pranam,
countless
Prabhu.
of Krishna, today's class was also very nice. Before talking about slokas, you were telling, we human beings, most of us, are always thinking that we are the body. But we have to identify that we are not body, we are soul. And we also have to identify the souls in our other creatures, other human, other living things also. And that is what Krishna was telling us. And the other thing you told, those who don't believe in Krishna or don't believe in God or like that, their next birth will be difficult. That's what I think you told.
That is correct.
And regarding Krishna, Arjuna's question, that the person who is unsuccessful in his material world as well as in his transcendentation, what will be his fate? He will be like a torn out cloud, like that he asked Krishna. And today, Krishna's first sloka, Krishna replied that he who engaged in transcendentation and he who engaged in auspicious activities will not be destroyed even in the next birth, and he will be saved. And what about the person who is unsuccessful? That is what I want to know.
Yes. That is the thing. A person who is engaged in such auspicious activities means who is a devotee of Krishna, who has not achieved Goloka. He is unsuccessful means he has not achieved the perfection. So that's what Krishna is talking about, that unsuccessful yogi only Krishna is talking about it. So that's why Sraddhayopeta, that's what Arjuna also asked. Arjuna is not asking about the ordinary persons who have not attempted to control their mind. Arjuna is asking the persons who have deviated from this yoga. Deviated from this yoga in the sense, it's not even deviation, who have not fully achieved success. That is the main thing. Who have not achieved success because of, it's not like a deviation. It is like we need to understand that in this process, for example, we are 100% materialistic in the beginning, for example, and we are slowly making progress. So we are becoming, say, 30-40% devotees, and then slowly we are progressing. Say at the time of death, we are 60% devotee, and then 40% still materialistic attachments, connections are there. So that's what Arjuna is asking. So he is an unsuccessful yogi. So he is engaged in such auspicious activities, Kalyana Krit Kashyap, but he has not achieved the yoga. So that's what he has not achieved the success. So the Krishna is talking about that same person only.
That is the yogi who is trying and who is in the process of transcendentation, and he may not be completed it, and that means
exactly he has not achieved full success. If he achieved full success, then he is going to go to Goloka.
But he is trying for that. He is trying.
Yes, he is trying for that. He has not achieved. So yes, that is the reason. He has not achieved it. Still, he has got material connections. That is the main.
Krishna says he will be saved. He will be. He will not be suffering in the future life.
Yes. He will. We can. In fact, we are going to understand more. Krishna is going to reveal even more information in the next slokas. Yes.
Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Sorry for the delay.
No problem, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
The flights are roaming here and there. That's why I'm not hearing. Sorry.
So you understood, Mataji? Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Today's speech is very nice,
Yes, Mataji.
but our soul is going out of our control.
Yes, mind is going out of our control, but slowly we will be able to control it, Mataji, because we have got the knowledge and we have got the opportunity to serve Krishna. So definitely, when we may serve Krishna more and more, definitely it's going to like chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and offer prasadam to Krishna. So definitely it's going to come under control.
Yes. Yes. I pray God
It's matter of beds, matter of time. Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Nice speech today. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Sangeeta Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji.
Yes, Pranam,
Yeah,
Mataji.
today's shloka also was very interesting. And especially, when, because we also have that feeling that we have started very late, actually, understanding Bhagavad Gita. So like, if life will be enough or not. So that means it will be carried forward if we don't go to Goloka, the next Janma also if we get. So that will be, these fruits will be there also of what we are doing today. So, and that means life will be more easier. So, but 100%, of course, we are trying to give, but you never know, how much life we have. So that is that Krishna has answered that question, which was there in our mind. So
Yes, Mataji. In the coming shlokas, we will get even more answer. We will understand very
answers. Yes, yes, Guruji. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama.
Hare Hare. Yes, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful class.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, thank you, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. We are studying every day. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Today
Hare
I was listening to Gajendra Moksham. That song, one song was that Gajendra Moksha song. Means how much he might have called Narayana that he came without informing Garuda and Lakshmi also.
Yes, Mataji.
That was very nice actually to means to feel that.
Yes, Mataji. It's all Krishna is costless. That's what is costless mercy. Yes.
True, Guruji,
Yes,
his mercy is really very much means we are not we don't know how much he loves us.
yes, Mataji. Yes, no doubt. Krishna. That's why we are able to study Bhagavad Gita every day. That itself is Krishna's mercy only.
True, Guruji.
Because it's successfully going on, it's Krishna's mercy, no doubt. Yes,
Yes, Guruji, we are in the right path actually. That
right.
we can.
Yes.
Thank
We
you.
will
Guruji.
make. Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the wonderful class. I don't have any questions. Just eagerly waiting the next few shlokas.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. All the next
Guruji,
every sloka is very important. Yes, Prabhu.
thank you, Guruji, for the class. And Guruji, how's the weather in Houston? Are you okay?
Yeah, Houston is slightly better. It's very cold, but not like a freezing conditions. But a little bit away from Houston, it is Dallas and other areas are all very, very cold. Yes, from icy conditions.
But
Even
you
like
didn't lose
college
power or
also. No power. Nothing. Yes,
Okay.
it's
That
all
is good.
fine. Yeah. Yeah, but in college station, they have closed the college for my children. They study there, correct? So that is closed. It's all better.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it's too cold. I heard
Yeah,
there's
it's very cold.
ice on the roads also.
That's correct. That's correct. But in Houston, it's fine. Yes, bro.
Okay. Okay.
We are
Thank
few
you,
degrees
Guruji.
above freezing, so no problem. Yes, bro.
Oh, okay, okay. So it will melt away.
Yes, yes, bro.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you.
Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Lisa Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class today, Guruji. We
Yes, Mataji.
need not feel disheartened even if we are not fully successful.
Yes.
Whatever
Yes.
efforts we put in, Guruji, if we stay connected to Krishna, there is always hope for us.
That is correct, Mataji. That is correct. That's why all of us, we are a very unique set of devotees studying Bhagavad Gita every day. So like
Yes.
this.
Yes,
So
Guruji.
that means we are definitely saved, no doubt. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. So whatever efforts, we will be always having hope with Krishna's mercy. Let us see
Yes.
how successful we are. So thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
Guruji. Thank you for your efforts in keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Thank you,
Thank you,
Guruji.
Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Today's session is very, very hopeful. We are full of hope.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Yeah.
so Guruji, one thing is that to be successful as a yogi, or you use the word to be enlightened, to be in knowledge, and to have that self-awareness moment to moment. So, all this is very enlightening and hopeful, but in practical daily living, that self-awareness moment to moment, how does one bring that? By thinking all the time that I'm a soul and I'm a part and parcel of Krishna, I'm connected to Krishna. I mean, in practical daily living, to be self-aware is what is exactly one should conduct.
What we are doing, Mataji, like I always say that these four things we do. So studying this Bhagavad Gita every day, which we are already doing it. We are not missing it. We are studying. And then we are also chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra after Bhagavad Gita class. And other times also we need to increase to 16 rounds. So that is the main thing. If we are able to do that regularly, so then offering prasadam every time to Krishna. So making very nice prasadam with love and devotion. So then offer to Krishna. So that way we are connected. And we are all already engaged in identifying more devotees
service.
and organizing. Yes, Madhuri.
Yes, we are engaged in this devotional service.
Yes, we are already devotees. We are organized. We are identifying devotees. We are telling others. And now, especially now, devotees in Bangalore and Delhi are really very much organizing. And I'm sure in future, other cities like Mumbai, everywhere we will do it, Mataji. So we will become very busy in this, actually. It's eventually, slowly, we will get very busy. This will become our full-time job.
Yes, Guruji, but the moment we say we are self-realized or he's a self-realized person, so what exactly we mean by saying self-realized is to get this knowledge that I'm a soul and I'm connected to
No,
Krishna?
self-realized means all the time living with the consciousness that we are the soul, we are not the body. So self is the soul. So that's what self-realization. So doing everything for the soul. So not thinking that we are the body. Without the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, everyone thinks that they are the bodies and trying to satisfy the needs of the body only, not the needs of the soul. So with self-realization means we realize, understand that we are the self, we are the soul. So Krishna is the super soul. So that way we are focusing what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. Yes, Mother.
Yes, Guruji. So when we say that he is self-realized, means in that like theory, this is like I'm saying in my mind that I'm a soul. But when that practical feeling that I'm a soul, I mean, how does that happen, Guruji?
That means we need to act as per Bhagavad Gita. Everything we need to do what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. So that way we will not be attached to material sense objects. We will not be attached to anything in this material world. So Bhoga Aishwarya, so those things we are not attached because we are attached only to Krishna. So we are not disturbed by anything. So we are not disturbed by any worldly events or anything what is happening around us. So that's what Sthita Prajna. So you become Sthita Prajna. So that means your intelligence is very steady. So that's what Sthita Prajna. That's what it's meant. Yes, madam.
Yes, Guruji. So lot of effort on our part to do all this that we are learning. Yes, Guruji.
Yeah, whatever we are right now doing, when we continue to do without deviating, without stopping, then slowly and steadily we will reach there, no doubt. Yes, madam.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much for the encouragement. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, madam. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, madam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Palaniyappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama
Rama, Hare Hare.
So today's final answer, Krishna has given the final answer to
Yes.
Arjuna's questions.
Yes,
but
what he has given, we will not make it. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, what he has given is really taking place. What if we really follow that, we can realize ourselves that what he says is 100% is taking place. That is the thing
Yes.
what I felt
Yes,
for the last
yes.
1.5 years after hearing to you.
We are able to
and
see, feel
following.
it, correct?
Yeah, we are able to, yes, we are able to realize that. There is no doubt. That is the basic thing which we have to understand, most of the people. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you for another wonderful class, Guruji. And thank you for taking us and leading us on this path of Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Guruji. I was reading the purport given for this shloka, Guruji, about regulated and unregulated. Humanity can be divided into two sections, namely the regulated and non-regulated, it says. And those who are only engaged in sense gratification belong to the non-regulated people. I mean, the non-regulated section of society. So if we fall into the regulated section, then there is no chance of us falling into non-regulation in any future births also, Guruji.
Yes, Mother. If we are, instead of talking only in terms of regulated, non-regulated, if we are devotees of Krishna, so that's what. If we have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we are following the regulations of Bhagavad Gita, that's what we need to understand. If we are following the regulations of Bhagavad Gita, then we will. That's what Arjuna is asking the question: what if he falls down? So Krishna is saying that we will go back. We will go to Goloka, no doubt. So for us, it is guaranteed. It's guaranteed that we will go to Krishna. That's the main.
Yes, Guruji. That we definitely trust and believe and have faith, Guruji.
Yes, we believe we are going to go to Goloka. We will be in Goloka. We will enjoy in Goloka, no doubt. But how soon we are going to go, it all depends upon how serious we are right now, how sincere we are right now.
Yes. So what does Krishna mean by saying that the transcendentalist engaged in auspicious activities does not meet with destruction, either in this world or in the spiritual world? So what kind of destruction happens otherwise, Guruji?
The destruction, the meaning of destruction are durgatim. So Krishna is in the vinasas durgatim. So the soul, when it gets degrades, so degradation, what he's using, so that durgatim. So that means going away from Krishna, more away from Krishna means getting more and attached to material sense objects and getting bound to the janma bandha, karma bandha. That is what the meaning, the destruction of the soul. The destruction of the soul means our bondage increases.
Got it, Guruji. Because that destruction, I got a little, I was wondering
It's
why
not
that
like the
strong
soul
word
gets.
is used.
It's not like the soul gets destroyed, because
Yes.
na hanyate hanyamane sarire. The soul cannot be destroyed. So avinashi. It is avinashi means the soul is when it is avinashi. Here Krishna is using the word vinasas tasya na vidyate. So patanayvega namutra vinasas tasya vidyate. So vinasa. But soul itself is avinashi. Then how it can get vinasa? It's not possible. So the meaning of this vinasa is basically it gets more into the adamam gati. So that's what most condemned destination, struggling and suffering more and more in this material world. It's very, very pitiable, very, very unfortunate. Yes, Mother. We don't want to get into that kind of. We are already seeing how people are suffering in this material world, correct, Mother? In this earth itself. So
Yeah, that's what that. So you are also saying that our birth is determined, right? The family which we are born into is determined by the actions we have done in our previous births, is it? And the progress we have made in our previous births.
Yes, otherwise we will go through this law of karma. We cannot break this cycle. So it will, the cycle of birth and death. So we will commit more sins and get more condemned destination, all such things. So then, but only with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to get liberation. Yes,
yes, good.
So that's what meaning of degradation of the soul.
Yes, and also for us to reach a sthita prajna, mainly even in this life, when we are alive itself, we have to be in a state of sthita prajna. Yeah. That also shows that we are progressing.
That is going to happen also, because now the amount of service opportunities we are getting is increasing a lot, correct?
Yes,
So,
yes.
Yeah, all the devotees are all the time on this one only, like our Bangalore devotees, even in Delhi also, like Mohan and Prabhu is already so much busy with the flyer printing and all those things. Like that, we are all busy.
Yes, Guruji. Okay, Guruji. Thank you for the class, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. We will have our meeting after this.
Yes, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Pranam,
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna,
Pranam.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna.
Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare
Guruji.
Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the wonderful class, Guruji. Krishna
Yes,
is
Prabhu.
an excellent teacher. Just like a good teacher going to the class and saying that no one is going to fail in my class, then people are all at ease, you know. That is the way that Krishna has put everyone at ease now. No one is going to fail.
Yeah, we are not going to fail. Yes.
But now in
That is correct.
coming slokas, he is going to tell that you have to put a lot of effort, you know.
So he will give, Krishna will give us a lot of additional support, extended support to take us to, so that we will pass.
Yes, Guruji. He said that if you wanted to get 100%, then you have to do everything what I follow,
Yes.
what I said strictly. Otherwise, you will have to take extra classes, you know.
Extra class, special classes.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Very nice class. It is very interesting. And in the first loga, he said, everything will be, everyone should be happy now, you know. They're very nice. The coming slokas he will explain to us.
Yes, in the
Very
coming
nice.
slokas, Krishna is going to explain exactly how we are not going to meet with the destruction, correct? How, what is going to happen? We are going to understand, yes.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. It's very wonderful class. Really enjoying. Yes, Guruji.
Thank you.
And
Hare
yeah, Hare Krishna, Guruji. And if you approve it, then we will we'll discuss it after this, or
What I will do is that, Prabhu, I will have to do some changes, not some slight things to additions. I will contact you once we finalize. Maybe after this, I will work with Sumati Mataji to get this finalized. I think whatever you sent and Sumati Mataji, it's very similar, correct, Prabhu? So you
yes, Guruji. That is only we have put that. A little bit changes only, otherwise it is almost same only. Yes. So if you are if you approve it further, if you change it little bit,
today
then,
itself we will do this, Prabhu. So by any chance that you checked with him the cost for the more number?
Yes.
You
know, Guruji is saying that 4,000 is 4,000 pamphlets. He is charging 5,850 rupees.
Oh yeah, that's correct. So that's what I understood. Yes, I think it's similar. Sumati Mataji, I think is it a similar number in Bangalore, correct, Mataji?
Yes, Guruji. It's almost the same. But I think Ravichandran Prabhu found a better rate. He found that
he
somebody is
found a better
doing
rate.
for around 5,000 rupees for 6,000 pamphlets. But then we will
What
need
is the-
to find out whether it is the same quality.
Whatever it is. So then I think whatever Mohan Prabhu is now found, it's almost coming in the same range. We can do it in Delhi. So no problem. Yes. So anyhow, so we will finalize it, and today itself for Bangalore and Delhi, the flyer will finalize it.
So Delhi is also adding the QR code, Guruji, for joining the WhatsApp group.
No. We need to do that. We need to do that today. Maybe we need to create one. I suggest you can create one more for Delhi and do that. That way it will be helpful.
Okay, I will create
Mohan
the
Prabhu can
Delhi
be
one.
Chitrita. You can check with Chitrita Mataji about that. Yes, Mataji. We need to.
Yes,
We need to
Guruji. And
talk
I
with
will send the QR code for that. We can get it from WhatsApp itself. The QR code gets generated.
Yeah. Maybe Chitrita Mataji and Mohan Prabhu, we should discuss with them how to do that, and they will do it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And the group can also be created for that. So that
That
automatically people can just scan the pamphlet or the banner and
that's
join the group. Even without calling, they can just join. You
Yes.
just use
Mohan
the
and
WhatsApp
Prabhu,
camera.
we'll put a QR code in our flyer, Prabhu, so that also devotees can use to join our WhatsApp group. So that's what we'll finalize that, and then we will finalize the flyer. Yes, Prabhu. So we'll do it.
Right, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
I'll
you.
call
We'll
you.
wait.
I'll call you
Okay.
after. When
Okay,
I
Guruji.
finish with the Bangalore devotees about the flyer, when you finalize, I will immediately contact you. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Remaining all things
Thank
has been tied up, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Very nice, Prabhu.
Very
Hare
nice.
Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Prabhu.
Guruji.
Only 2 more weeks, correct? Little more than 2 weeks.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji.
Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु धन्यवाद
Hare
प्रणाम
Krishna. Dhanyavad
हरे
pranams, Prabhu.
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा
Krishna
हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare.
थैंक यू गुरु जी
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
हरे
Hare
कृष्णा
Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Mani Prabhu, I'm not able to hear you, Prabhu. It seems you are talking, but I'm not able to hear you. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Mani Prabhu. Maybe I will connect you. I will try to unmute you again. Manoranjan Sahu Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna,
Really,
Hare Krishna.
Devotees are more sincere. Delhi and Mumbai, devotees are more connected to Lord Krishna. Really, I am very happy and feeling blessed. Devotees are more and more sincere and understanding Gita and devoted to Lord Krishna. Others also can be motivated. Others will be automatically enthusiastic because of my hoarse voice, cold due to carelessness. I am suffering. So it is going to be okay because of mercy of Krishna. So really I am grateful, Guruji. When I see you, I think that I am not feeling okay. I am feeling okay. So whatever the situation may be, only to Lord Krishna, the physical, the sarira, the self, discussing about the self, the soul is important, not body. The corporeal prayer is transitory. So here I am very percent. So to connect with Krishna Kom, so this automatically will vanish, will be eliminated when you connect with Lord Krishna. Really, wherever you go, you will be connected with Lord Krishna. This is the only means to have Gita book. Others also can be motivated. Why he is having a Gita book in her hand, so automatically the people are now going astray and wrong path. So we have to, not only we are connected, we have to make others also connected with this transcendental journey, the spiritual journey. So this kind of things, you are from your student career, you are feeling blessed. I feel that had I not been connected with this class, what would be my situation? Mind so get distracted, getting so much wavering, vacillating or turbulent and still unsteady. So Gita is the only means to make our mind sthita prajna, what you told, the sthira. So that is the thing that is very important and very fortunate. The Lord Krishna is really our teacher and he is instructing all like a parent, how he is guiding his children, do this, that. So we are fortunate that Krishna is very sympathetic to us. And Prabhupada and you, Guruji, I am very much indebted. Oh, my obligations and prostrations unto your lotus feet. Guruji, Pranam Guruji, Satadanaman.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Mani Prabhu. Are you able to unmute Prabhu? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Mani Prabhu. Let us listen to Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.